Every week, new games are coming and it's hard to keep up with them all sometimes. So we're going to break it down and help you with the games releasing this week that we here at Bickering Nerds think you should know about. And trust me, you won't want to miss out on the games coming this week. So let's jump right into it. It's time to jump back into the world of Alien, but this time with some friends. In Alien's Fireteam Elite 2, up to 4 players will go face-to-face with the classic xenomorphs in this third-person shooter, where each squad member has their own abilities that will help against the alien threat, making it so you'll have to work together in order to complete the mission. That's if you can survive, that is. With swarms of different xenomorphs coming at you and aiming to take you down, you're going to need to be smart and adapt to the situation if you want to survive. You can find Alien's Fireteam Elite 2 on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. You survive the apocalypse caused by an alien infestation? Once Human is an open-world co-op survival game that's free to play, taking place after an alien creature known as Stardust has taken over the planet, infecting everything from people, animals, and even plants, forcing you to have to fight them off in order to survive. But the infestation has also taken over your food supply, making it so if you consume infected food, you'll lose your sanity. So you're going to have to make the choice between eating or starving, which is going to make the choice to eat or starve a difficult one. Once Human has been available for PC, iOS, and Android, but now you can experience on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. A new fever dream of a bullet hell platformer is here with a very noticeably simple style. Blood Dungeon is an action roguelike auto shooter game from the people behind Nidhogg, where you'll explore a dungeon all while trying to avoid the never-ending horde of monsters coming at you, with over 100 different enemies that you'll come across as you jump across the map, with anything from bats, ghosts, and centaurs coming to take you down. But when you take them down, you're going to level up, which will give you the ability to gain new weapons and abilities that'll aid you. And with 9 different playable characters to choose from, each with their own starting perks, every jump into the dungeon is going to be different. You can find Blood Dungeon on PC. This one mundane office has fallen into darkness, and you're the only hero that can save it. Box Night is an action roguelike beat-em-up where you and friends can save the office by donning your own weapons and armor made from office supplies, and take on the evils of this toxic workplace where every run can be the one where you finally take the office back. But you're not alone, as the Council of Janitors are here to help you gain permanent upgrades to your stats, so that next run you stand a better chance. You can find Box Night on PC.
There's something on this island.
The Plague Tale series is back with a new entry. Resonance of Plague Tale's Legacy is an action-adventure puzzle game bringing you to Minotaur Islands for answers. Taking place 15 years before Plague Tale's Requiem, you play as Sophia on her journey to uncover her past, where you will shift between Middle Age and ancient Minoan times, where echoes of the past will shape the battles of the present. And she's going to have to face the challenges of the island head-on as she escapes the army that's chasing her down, with every step you take being haunted by a presence unseen that seems to be watching you everywhere you go on the island. Will you discover the mysteries that this island holds? Find out on Resonance Plague Tale on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
Confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? Israel's dead. Many. They're all dead. Move!
Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
Jump into the Clone Wars and command your own army through the final days of the war. Star Wars Zero Company is a turn-based strategy game where you'll lead an unconventional team. With an original story, you'll have to complete tactical missions and strategize to get past enemy lines. With its turn-based combat, every move will matter as you position yourself to attack and keep yourself behind cover. with your team getting new skills as they fight on more missions together, creating new synergies that will help you in the battlefield as members of your team learn to trust each other, with fully customizable teams, outfits, and loadouts to jump into the battlefield with. The strategy to take back the war is in your hands. You can find Star Wars Zero Company on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X.
I'd like to put an end to Fathom's plans.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
The Metal Gear Solid series is back with another collection of games. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2 brings Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid Peacemaker, and Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel back from the grave. Metal Gear Solid 4 brings an older Snake back into the battlefield from the original PS3 game, where he'll have to tactically sneak around this world where war has become a business, in order to stop Liquid Ocelot's uprising. Then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is coming back from its HD collection remastering of the PlayStation Portal game. Then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is coming back from its HD collection remastering of the PlayStation Portable game, where you can experience the story behind Snake becoming Big Boss and saving the world from a nuclear war, and including bonus content like the Game Boy Color game Metal Gear Ghost Babel, and a continuation of the Metal Gear Solid soundtrack collection. You can relive these classic games on PC, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and Xbox Series X.
Snake. Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Peace!
Hey, you there, kid? It's your Uncle Lou calling. Listen, I've got to head off for a while. Something's come up. Bit of a wild goose chase, you might say. I'll need you to look after things while I'm gone.
Get ready to adventure across the tropical Limbo Archipelago. Lou's Lagoon is an open-world life sim with a heavy emphasis on exploration that was successfully kickstarted and is now finally coming out, where the island where your Uncle Lou lives is falling into disarray and he has gone missing. So you're going to have to navigate around the island and use your crafting abilities to claim your slice of paradise, taking to the skies or exploring the island in order to find scraps and native plants that you can use to rebuild the community. With plenty of residents on the island to interact with and places to explore, can you find out what happened to your uncle? You can take off to the islands in Lou's Lagoon on PC, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and Xbox Series X.
The islanders are jolly good folk. With this storm rolling in, it's going to hit them hard.
And those are the games coming this week we think you should check out. Let us know in the comments what games you're looking most forward to playing this week. And if you want to keep up to date with more upcoming releases, hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay informed for what's releasing in the future and the games we're excited about. We can't wait to see what games are coming in the future, and we hope to see you there too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some games to play. So until next time, this is the Bickering Nerds.